it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Zooming in on relationship issues, relationship problems with a narcissist. One of the main issues with a narcissist is that they have a constant need and a constant desire to be the one in control. They want to be the one calling the shots. They want to be the one with superior information. They want to be the one that has really the upper hand on the pocketbook, the upper hand on really how the relationship is navigated, and very rigid to really a sort of two-way open discussion and a spontaneity for growth in a relationship. So if you're encountering this sort of dynamic where one person that you feel is extremely trying to pull a lot of clout, pull a lot of strings, constantly call the shots, more so than just being a leader in the relationship, because a lot of people do, have relationship dynamics where one is the leader, one kind of follows along a little bit, and everything is hunky-dory, everything moves smoothly. I'm referring to a relationship dynamic with a narcissist, where someone essentially is trying to control too much of the relationship, so you don't have really any voice, any representation. You're not able to interact with them on a comfortable, natural, spontaneous basis. They're trying to curtail your sense of being too much. They're trying to cramp your style. They make derogatory comments about the most ridiculous of things. You can't leave your shoes here. You can't wear that color of shoes. You can't park your car in front of the house. You need to park it somewhere else so we can't see it. I mean, strange control tactics. You can't sit on, that sofa for too long because you're going to mess up the cushion. I mean, just constant, you need to clean up right after you cook. You haven't even finished your meal, and then, they're trying to clean things up. It's a constant trying to keep, a control lever on you. So it's like you have a constant sort of lever, or a constant sort of, what a viewer had mentioned as leverage, which I think of it really as kind of like a control stick, that they're trying to constantly transcend your boundaries and really sort of almost control you with like a puppet-like mentality, where, they want you to move, you have to jump. They want you to lift your right arm, you lift your right arm, left, they want you to move according to their requirements, and that's not really how healthy adults are able to function. I mean, if you were to be that controlled, how would you survive? If you're going to go into the workplace, and someone says, well, jump off a bridge, I mean, you're not going to be able to think for yourself. You don't know how to control yourself. You don't have dominion over your own thoughts, emotions, and your behaviors. So this sort of control tactic can be a very uncomfortable dynamic in a relationship, and really cause a lot of cause for concern. So, look at that. So, a lot of, couples, they work through these things. They get things out on the table. They have a common term. They know how to, handle it. They have, something that they'll do. Like, that's, we can't do that. We can't afford that. I'm not interested in doing this and this to the house design. I don't want to tear this and this wall down. I want to keep the bathroom there. I mean, people have these open discussions, but it really becomes a relationship problem when one is unduly controlled by the other, and then the other is suffering and having to withstand a lot of, basically, sludge coming down the pike onto them. So, this is a very serious issue. You need to be able to have these sort of discussions with a narcissist, in a troubled relationship. Get some common terms, get your needs out. You do need to, if you're still kind of in the formative time of the relationship, and you still feel like you want to work on it, you need to be able to confront them and stand up to them and just be like, you know, this is not going to fly with me, you know, and you need to have some declarative boundaries. You need to have some declarative values, and you need to be able to stand up for yourself. If they are not willing to listen to you, then you do not belong in that relationship. Period, end of story. You're being abused, you're caused, you know, to be manipulated, and, you know, furthermore, you're going to be in a very dependent situation with them where you're not going to be able to navigate and run your own life because they've kept you held down, crippled, you know, and invisible, not being represented for so long that you're going to feel a sense of learned helplessness where you just feel you want to give up. And that's no way to live. No matter how hard it is, really try to work on creating an exit strategy away from that abusive sort of relationship. Pure peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos and discussions do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.